Hola amigos, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo de Guitarra Iba. Hoy estoy con Uwe Lulis de Accept.
Hello.
Y bueno, estoy en el 42 Yard Street y no quería dejar pasar la oportunidad de hablar con él. Ahora voy a hablar un poco en inglés, pero vas a ver, vamos a charlar un poquito, va a tocar los mejores riffs de la banda. Vamos a hablar un poco de anécdotas en directo e incluso quizás toque su riff favorito. Así que si te gusta la idea, ya sabes, quédate y vamos a ello. Let's go for the first one, and later we will talk about the amplifier. He's going to use his amplifier that we would check. It has his name. What can you tell about the amplifier?
Yeah, it's for example, it's basically my favorite sound. It's an old Marshall JCM 800 sound. You know, we brought this amp to the 21st century. New sounds, you know, polished sounds, better sounds, and we have some specials in there. Built-in overdrive, built-in AB box. You can switch to another amp. We had focus on the mid-range, and we have 2 master volumes. And yeah, it's a perfect handmade amp for me, you know, for my sound, you know.
Yeah, so for your sound.
Yeah.
So let's check those riffs. I think the first one everybody wants to hear is.
Ah, yeah, balls to the wall. Oh.
Yes.
All right. It's
So very cool.
Yeah, famous riff, yeah.
Amazing. Now we will use.
Fast as a shark?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fast one. All right.
Have you ever had any difficult situation on the stage? That you say embarrassing situation?
Well, after 10 years of touring, I don't know. There's, of course, yeah, man. If your guitar drops out for a second, the wireless drops out, and you need to switch your cable. But this is not really difficult. This is just happen, you know.
I mean, there's something that you say, "Oh, I messed it."
Oh yeah, a lot.
Can you play? Can you tell me some of them?
Oh man,
people like that.
I mean, if you're playing balls to the wall, you start with the wrong key, you know. This or so, oh man, because you know hairs, light from front, you don't see the fretboard and something like this, you know. All right, where am I? Okay, 20,000 people, they didn't hear it. Okay, so, okay.
No, nobody noticed. Did you notice instantly that you were on the wrong key?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, if you're, I don't know, you know, we have this in-ears and the counting, and next song is blah 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 blah, and then you start and beginning with the wrong song, you know what I mean? Hold on, wait. What are the guys doing? Okay, that's it. You know, something like this happens all the time. I mean, you know, we are just humans, you know.
Yeah, we're humans, and sometimes it's difficult touring. Too many days, right?
Too many days, yeah. We had this year almost 100 shows this year in 24.
And you, let me ask you something, because you were originally here to play the riffs and you're going to play the riffs. I always think it is cool to talk about how does it feel to be the guitar player of a super famous band and touring worldwide. Have you, when you were starting playing guitar, have you ever wondered to be in that position?
Absolutely. Yeah, this was
your dream.
Goal number one. To be a musician on a stage, and not about the money or stuff like this, to be a musician on stage and all these people singing my songs. This is goal number one for me.
Wow, so we can say when we were that you realized it's your dream.
Absolutely, yeah, living my dream, man.
Yeah. So let's go for another riff. I have a list here. You choose your favorite.
Oh, how about Princess of the Dawn? Great sound, isn't it? Yeah. Princess of the Dark. Yeah, here we go.
Amazing, amazing. I love it. I love it. And what's the biggest gig have you ever made that you say,
oh, that was 2 weeks ago at Wacken, 90,000 people in front of the
90,000 people?
90,000 people, yeah.
But it's the same that playing in front of, what is most difficult? Playing over those older people or playing on a little stage?
Playing in rehearsals. And not be prepared.
But after all this year, you still have rehearsals?
No, yeah, we have... There's not rehearsal, there are preparings, you know.
Yeah, I know.
You learn your stuff at home, and you know, then you do the fine tuning with the band, and the most of this is with the stage set. Who's going to where on this point, you know, and doing this and this.
Yeah.
Then with the light, it's all, you know, synchronized with the light, and Uwe, you have to stand here because this light is coming up then here, and this is stage acting is the most important thing in my opinion. I mean, we can all play, you know. This is, you should know the songs after 10 years.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, you should.
But sometimes you start,
right.
you start.
Where am I? Fuck, where am I?
Yeah, that happened sometime that you didn't know where you were playing.
Well, we had the sometimes when you're on the road, like South America or something, or you know, in America. And you eat wrong things and you get sick.
Oh, yes.
But you have to play. I mean, there was so many situations where we have fever up to 40 and we went on stage, you know. And you was like, oh shit, okay. Water, drinking and playing, and then go off stage and straight to the hotel and in the bed and shaking, you know.
Whoa. Yeah, because sometimes people say, yes, it's a dream, but it still is hard to be outside home for a long time playing. It's funny, but being outside...
I mean, we have a lot of travel, you know. I mean, waiting on airports, you know. The flights are long, you know. You start the travel day in the morning at 6 o'clock and you come to the hotel at 9 o'clock in the evening, and you're flying the whole day, especially in South America. This country is long, you know.
Yeah.
Not like in Europe. I mean, if I go to play in Spain now, the flight is about 2 hours, 3 hours, and that's nothing, you know.
Nothing.
Yeah, no.
For me, it's super.
If you're going overseas, for example, or you play in Japan or Australia and stuff, you're on a plane for 30 hours, and then the next day you have to play with a different time zone and stuff like this.
So jet lag. Let's go for another one. Give me.
London Leather Boys. That's a cool thing. I mean, this is a group.
Super cool. And let me ask you something. When was the moment that when you said, okay, this is starting to getting serious? When when you were young, you start playing. Well, what was the first gig you said, oh, this is getting serious?
It was 86 when I joined the band Gravedigger. Then the career starts, the real career. I mean, before that, in my hometown, we had these bands, you know, where we play. When you grow up, you can play guitar. Okay, let's have a band or something like this. And we have our little club gigs, of course.
Yes.
But the real deal starts up when I was 19 and joined Gravedigger 86.
Oh.
And I was in the band till 2000, and we toured the world. You know,
so
every time it was.
How many gigs have you made? Impossible, right?
Uncountable. I don't know. A lot.
Oh, let's go for another riff. But I have a great ending for you, but let's go for another one. Let's see what's your...
Oh, Breaker. This is one of my favorites.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, this is a kind of tricky riff. and the solos coming in then.
Whoa, it's great. Let's talk about gear. That changed a lot since the 80s when you start playing. I'm from the 80s, but I was born in the 80s.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most gear that you say, oh, this changed the stuff? Because in the 80s, for example, I was, not in the 80s, but when I was touring, I started using like racks.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
What's the piece of gear you said, oh, this is cool, this is start because it's moving very fast? There's anything that you said, okay?
So there are two worlds. The studio world, nothing changed for me.
Yeah.
Except little things. I mean, I'm still using real amps in the studio with a microphone in the front of the speaker and stuff, and a big board. And for additional sounds, I'm using, of course, profiler amps. I mean, we have campers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we tour with the campers because it's also easy. You know, you have wherever you are in the world, you have the same sound, and this is so great. I mean, thanks to Christoph Kemper to doing this. Good job. But I'm living in both worlds.
Yes.
I mean, this is important. I mean, I can say, oh, this is real amps are not necessary anymore. Wrong, in my opinion. Yeah, but I like profiler amps too because it's so easy to work with. You know.
That's the way I think because on the maybe taking the big amplifiers, you know, for example, in Latin America or other places. It can be difficult sometimes to get your own sound.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with those kind of profilers, you can have, even if it's cracked, you can have a second unit that you can have instantly your sound.
Different sounds. I mean, you know, prefer clean sounds, then it changes to really your solo sound. It's just so
and
unbelievable good.
Right now, it's more easy to get good gear with economic. With not spending so much. I think there was more difficult, or what do you think?
No, it's not. No, we had the situation in South America. Then some of our gear got lost on a plane, and we got it back later. And there was my camper, and immediately another camper came in from a rental in Peru. You know.
Yes.
And it's so just take your USB stick, put it in, load your sounds, and it's there. You know. It took 10 minutes. To get my sound back. Honestly, with another camera, and this is great.
For me, nothing sounds like an amplifier, but when you are hitting by yourself, in like here in the room, but when the amplifier is mic'd, nobody says.
Nobody will hear the difference, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's what it's all about.
Let's go for another riff.
So what do you?
What do you want to do? This
Pandemic is great. That's basically the pandemic riff.
This guitar is a Belgian guitar from the people from Ukraine.
Yeah.
They're working very hard on this, and when I picked the guitar, I was not thinking that was having that heavy metal sound. Honestly,
I mean, it's beautiful. Beautiful neck.
Yes,
I like the color.
They are a friend of us. Yes. The color is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, nice made.
Is there any guitar, special guitar you are using touring? What's your favorite guitar?
Yeah, I play most of the time. I play my Gibson, and I play Hagström, the Swedish guys.
Yeah,
you know,
I know
fantastic guitars. They built me a guitar. I had it on tour now on the festivals this summer, and then when we play in the States, I don't take them because Wolf, our guitarists, they have the famous guitars, the Wolf of my guitars, and he has, I don't know, 20 of these, and then I take one of these. Okay, I play with this, no problem. You know, I can play with every guitar. I don't care.
Yeah, let's go for the last one. Which one do you want to do? Last one, or we can.
Losers and Winners is good. That's a nice riff. It's only.
So cool.
beginning riff.
So, before ending, I would like to ask you something. Quick question. First, what is the musician you would like to play with? There's any still alive or not? Yeah, musician or singer. Or,
yeah, I would love to do a couple of songs with Bruce Dickinson.
Oh,
This is one of my favorite singers, definitely. I mean, he's a nice guy. We know each other, you know. We never talked about doing something together, but this is one of my wishes, you know, to work with this guy.
I hope next time we talk.
Oh, yeah,
maybe Bruce is looking at my channel.
Yeah, hey Bruce, how's it going?
And
Don't forget Hellfest, the rainy thing. Yeah?
okay, we heard some of the famous riffs from the band, but now I have a difficult question. What is the riff? What your most favorite riff, but it's not played, but you're on your band or from another band or another guitar player, or you this is my favorite riff?
Yeah, it's definitely Victims of the Future from Gary Moore. Gary Moore.
Great. So Gary was super great.
My hero, really.
Yeah, all the story he made on the guitar is amazing.
Unbelievable. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
I saw him when I was a kid and when I was a young man. I saw him 10, 15 times around my hometown all the time when he was playing there. I was on every concert. He was my influence.
Everything he played was like magic. What he was with Thin Lizzy was.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, that guitar. So thank you for your time, my
All
friend.
Hope to see you on tour then when we play Spain.
Yeah, next time we are saying.
Let me know.
Amigos, espero que hayáis disfrutado y nos vemos en la próxima. Bye bye.
Adiós.
Hasta luego.